Okay, it is. It is time. There's gonna. I apologize. There's gonna be a lot of coughing through this first bit. Because I got some orange juice and it went down into the lungs, so I'm gonna be coughing a little bit. Anyway, I'm just gonna start. I can't physically wait anymore. So I got all of this is good. You press the button. I'll make sure the audio is fine. I don't hear any lag. The audio levels should be fine. Open game. Oh my god, it's actually happening. This is seriously happening in front of me right now. Yeah. I considered turning off the fan for the stream, but it's way too hot. I can't. It's just, you're just gonna have to deal with that in the microphone. Or maybe I could turn it down a little bit because the air conditioning is running.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker.
I'm actually gonna turn up higher because I can hear people talking from the other.
We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
We're opening with like a... Well, okay, yeah, I know. We're opening with like a full cutscene. That's interesting. Oh, we're playing! Oh god! Oh, here it comes! Yeah! Can I go into the settings real quick? Oh, man. I like the UI. I was kind of wondering what they would do with it. Like, the last one was really simple. I didn't know what they were gonna, like, do with this one, but I like this a lot. I was just trying to find camera. Yeah, I gotta turn a lot faster. I'm gonna turn the fan back up. Hold on. Okay. Let's take our first steps into this game. Yeah. It looks about the same, like, graphically. The hearts are more of an orange than a red, and it's got a little bit, and the hearts have like a little bit of a glow. I've noticed that. I like that we're getting a little, like, prologue. This is so cool.
People have been falling ill after coming to the back of the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us. We'll keep going, with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle. We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But I know I'll be okay with you, Link. Let's go solve this mystery.
I haven't heard much about the game. I've been deliberately avoiding most things. I want to go in as blind as I totally can. I've seen all of pretty much the only details of this game I know of are from, like, official trailers. So that's all that I'm working with. I know a couple things have been spoiled to me, but they aren't, like, huge. They're just kind of little gameplay stuff. There's like one plot detail that I know. Do I have the paraglider? I do not. Got, like, full stamina and stuff. I can still whistle. I'm trying to, like, look at, like, how much you still have here. So the controls look mostly to be the same. It's not letting me open, like, the inventory, which, I mean, that's to be expected. What? The Master Sword. That means we're closer to Ganon. One thing I've heard is that they're going way harder with the plot, which is exciting to me. I want to see what people are talking about there. Said examine. Where was the examine thing? There we go. So I do already know about the Zonai stuff. Okay, so she has the slate. Drinking lunch. I do wonder. So if they're like a civilization in the sky, I wonder if that ties back around to like. I'm not that into the Zelda series as a whole, but I know a couple things about like the timeline, the like official timeline. I know that like Skyward Sword is like the very beginning. Like Skyward Sword is the first thing in the timeline. Breath of the Wild is the last thing in the timeline. And considering we're talking about a civilization in the sky, I wonder if that's, you know, intentional here to like kind of wrap it all back around.
You are not hurt, are you, Link?
They were just bats.
Look at these murals.
God. I can only play it for like a couple hours. I need to leave like 4:45.
Stories of the royal family
Get dinner.
include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend? This is similar to the statues we saw earlier, a Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians. This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens. It is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule. This figure, he seems to be.
There's the boy. There's Ganondorf. Oh, they don't know who Ganondorf is. Well, I guess that would make sense, but.
And then this, it shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then... Oh. Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories. This is the imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Link! This is a huge discovery. All right then. Now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to record. You point it and click. Oh. Oh, it looks like the rest of the murals are obscured.
That's a bombable wall.
Just what
I have been curious. I know you don't. I know all the runes are basically replaced.
Link, let's keep moving deeper.
Do we still have bombs? I really want to know. I feel like there would still be bombs in some fashion, because that's not just a Breath of the Wild thing. That's like a staple Zelda thing. Every Zelda game has bombs and bombable walls and whatever. So I wonder if we are gonna get something from that. Okay, can I still whistle sprint? No, I can't whistle sprint. That's fine. Oh! Oh, there's a log now! So you can, like, look back on all that stuff.
What is that?
So, okay, that explains how he gets back to that. Yeah, I was like... That's one of the things I was wondering.
Was that the sword?
Oh, he's talking!
The darkness. The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda.
I thought he was just gonna be like silent or something.
Who carries that fragile sword? A link. Raru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
Who's Roru? So I do wonder, like, is Ganondorf in this, or the Demon King or whatever, is this guy different from the Calamity Ganon that we had the last time? Or is it still the same person, just like in a different form? Because this guy looks like he's been here for a while. What I was gonna say earlier is I was curious how we were gonna get to like a Great Plateau situation, you know, because the game's got to teach you all the stuff. The first game had the excuse of like Link's been asleep for 100 years, he doesn't have any equipment or whatever, so you gotta go find all that. How are they gonna do that here?
Link, finally you wake.
You're finally awake.
I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death.
I think I know who this voice is.
Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
That sounds like Sean Chiplock. Those hair physics. Just climbing around everywhere. I'm just exploring. I'm just having a little fun. Is that a good prompt? Oh, here. As much as I am like, as much as I am interested in the story, I am also just, I'm really itching to get into the meat of this. I want to see all the new stuff. Okay. So that's how this is gonna go. So I guess you're gonna repair that at some point later. It's like a dagger. Whoa. So it's kind of like the Sheikah like gates that there were before. The question is this like a tower or is this a shrine? Maybe this is like a divine beast equivalent. Doesn't seem like a tower. This seems like a dungeon. The colors are like slightly different. Like the red when you use the stamina is like a little pinkish. Okay, still the same basic like thing of last time. You have like the quick menu, like switch through everything. It's a little bigger, which is interesting. I like that they've made it a little bigger on the screen. You can't seem to do it quite as fast. In Breath of the Wild, you could like open it and like flick it and then it'll just be like instantly done. You do have to wait a little bit. I do like what they've done with the UI. I do like how... Oh! This is a neat look. It doesn't switch as smoothly as Breath of the Wild's does. But that's fine. I think at the moment I prefer Breath of the Wild's UI than this. This seems a little small, but I'm sure as I play more, I'm going to get used to it. Get our first clothes. Oh, when you sort it, it actually tells you what it sorts by. Cool. That's still the same way that it sorted in Breath of the Wild, but it didn't... It just said sort, like it wouldn't tell you what it was doing. There we go, now we're in the world. You like, it's clearly, you know, an homage to the original theme, but they are doing more with it. Yeah! There it is. It feels mostly the same. The controls do, which is good. Climbing seems a little bit faster. Maybe that's just me. Yo, first item. Woohoo! I keep thinking I can pick these rocks up. Let me pick up the rock. I want Koroks. I don't even actually know if Koroks are back in this game. I want to find out. Yeah, you have to like wait a second after opening this before the right stick works. Which, I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's not too huge, but I did like how it was a little quicker before. So cool. I'm liking this music too. I was thinking out loud about that last night. Like, are they gonna change, you know, the field theme, like the ambient music as you walk around? Like, is it just gonna be the same as last time? What could they like do for that? And I think I imagine this track right now is like specifically either for this tutorial part, or like maybe it's just like a sky island field theme. But I'm interested to find out. I really want to hear the music of this game. I want to see if they... I just want to see what they do with it. I hope there's still bombs, and I hope you can still win bomb. I kind of doubt it. I don't doubt that... I still think that there's bombs somewhere, because, like... It's a Zelda game. It's a Zelda game, you gotta have bombs, but, like... They've probably patched out wind bombing. Because they did patch out whistle sprinting. Because if I try and hold... Whistle... If I try and hold down and sprint, it does not do it. Oh, you can sort it in the... You can sort it in the thing. Nice. And you can also drop it from the quick menu. That's really cool. It looks like you can only sort this one way. Because I think you could sort it multiple ways before. Switch back to this. Okay, I'm gonna try and move on. Because as much as I do just want to run around, I want to get into, you know, I want to unlock the stuff. I want to really get into everything. I really want to, like, get into everything, and also I don't have a ton of time. I've only got like a couple hours from this point, so. I mean, obviously, I have, like, all I need to do is just go get, dinner, and I'll be playing more after that. I won't be streaming after that. I just want to stream my, like, first viewing of this game, mostly just for myself. I just want to preserve this. But the rest of the game I'm going to be, like, playing on my own, so. I mean, I'll probably stream it in, like, Discord or something, but... Ah, demon enemy. I like these things. So basically kind of the equivalent of like the ancient cores. I imagine this will... Oh, I didn't even see. Hold on, there's something I want to check. I mean, get another enemy. I really doubt that they did it, but there is something I want to take a look at. God, that's so nice, just being able to do that. Oh, sure. Oh, shit. The game's, like, performance seems mostly fine. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not great. It's not great, but I also don't really care. Like, it's... I think it's perfectly fine. Is there... Do I do something here? Pirapad. Okay, so they just made their own Sheikah slate. All right. Okay, so this has like different notches of zoom rather than being able to like. Oh no, that's how it was before. Yeah, I thought you could like smoothly zoom in. I'm thinking about Xenoblade. Ooh, this is neat. A lot of room for photographs. Map seems mostly the same. Got our stamps. We have an extra pin, which is nice. So the adventure log is part of the Sheikah slate now, and not your like main like pause menu. Most used. Oh, that's interesting. Being able to sort and drop stuff from the like main thing. Ah, damn. Okay, I was kind of hoping they put like a durability thing in, but nah, it's still the same. Can I still flurry rush? If I can do it right. I can, okay. Rock. So the HUD is mostly the same. Down bottom. Ah! It's gonna try and wait, hold on. If I hold up, oh, this is interesting. If I hold up, I can select items. Hmm. Okay. I wonder. Maybe that's to do with the like bow thing later, where you attach it to arrows. But that's what you used for the runes before. So what are you gonna use now for that? Does this have like a... Nah, I thought there would be like a hero's journey thing. You can see you're traveling. Keep having to brush my hair back. Okay, I'm gonna try and mostly focus on story right now. Because I do really want to just, like, get into the meat of this, like I've said. So I can always come back and explore what I've missed later, but I can come back and explore what I've missed later, but I don't have a ton of time, so I want to, like, kind of get, you know, to the point where I can really start doing stuff. Oh, it shows a little icon. It tells me that this is a spear. It tells you, like, what type it is. I gotta... Can I, like, use these? No. Okay. I guess I gotta just go back in here. Oh, it tells you if it's new. That's neat. Oops, some vegetables. How do I... Oh, right, it's the shoulder buttons. I keep trying to use the right stick, like, for a little while to move between these. That's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Select for recipe. Oh, that's neat. It tells you what order these are in. Oh, and you can, like, get rid of specific ones. It's so neat. I love all the little additions they're doing. Let's roast some of these. I'm not good at my timing. Let me drop all these now. Actually, I'll keep them. Because, obviously I know you can, like, fuse stuff. So maybe that'll be useful. Did a blood vessel just pop in my eye? My eye's just watery.
That door will open only to those with sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me. I am Raru.
Big fan of this design. Big fan of this design.
Appearing to you in this manner.
And assumingly the rest of the Zona.
Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form. In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Ah, of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island? The shrines. Yes, I am sure they are the key.
Or are those how all the shrines look then? That'd be neat. Is this so? Hold on. Wait, hold on a minute. Dragon. Designated. Head to the shrine first. Mushrooms, they return. Give me some more. Huh. I have to get all the mushrooms in case there's another quest where you have to give someone 55 of them for a diamond. This is a good look. Call Shrine. I assume the Breath of the Wild that had a slightly different fading out animation on the text. In Breath of the Wild, all the shrines were named after like people involved with the development, I think, or like some sort of like anagram or like jumbling of the words and names and stuff. So I wonder if that is continuing here. This is an interesting way to do shrines. I definitely think I prefer... Oh, is the loading screen like the... Oh, like shows where you were. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I think that's Ultra Hand. Yeah. Okay. No. So how do you... Oh, okay. So you hold it to get the menu. And then you just tap it to activate. Okay, so you can kind of use this the same as like Magnesis. But you can use it on like anything, which is a little crazy. Or I say anything, there's probably limits. I do think that I prefer the Sheikah Shrine, like, aesthetic. But this isn't bad by any means. I do like it. These things I can do. No, no, come back. No. Oh, did they... Is there no, like... Ah, you can't, like, fling it. When you used Magnesis before, you could, like, build up a bunch of momentum with the motion controls and just, like, launch stuff. But now if you cancel it, it just kind of stops. I mean, that's okay. I assume this is what you're supposed to do. God, this is so exciting. This is so cool. Yeah, and there's like a little thing. You can like go to the thing. Oh god, this game. Oh man. So was this like spirit orbs this time? You get like Zonai balls, spears. God, like even with just like, I've been thinking about like what you could do in the overworld with Ultra Hand, like all the stuff you could build. I like, I did not begin to even think about like, I did not begin to imagine what puzzles they could do with this. Like the shrines. Like this is oh man. I am excited for the shrines in this game. I want to see what kind of crazy puzzles they can do with this stuff. God, this game is so good. I've been playing it for like an hour and it's just so good. I do have to get off in about like an hour and a half-ish. I'm gonna try and go as far as I can within that. Now, I'm kind of assuming this is the same thing, where it's like, you know, I gotta go do 4 of these, and then that'll unlock or something. I see one up there. Something I've always liked about Breath of the Wild, and also this, they kind of carried over the same thing, is there must be some sort of technology to it. There must be some sort of like programming trick to do this, but they're just so good at making things interesting to look at. And I don't mean like graphically. Like I don't mean like, oh, it looks like, you know, I mean this, even though this is like 720p, it still looks great. But what I mean is like they're good at drawing your attention at stuff. Like I look over there and I can see the like green, like the green, it stands out so well against everything else. I can just instantly be like, oh, that's a thing over there. Oh, that's a thing. And like, I feel like that sounds like, you know, of course every game does that. And I guess to a certain extent, but like, I don't know. I feel like Breath of the Wild was just really good at that. Like any other open world game I've played, I feel like didn't have as much of that, as just things are just obviously like, oh, that sticks out. I want to go like do that. Yeah, I think it's just how the art design works. Because like, as much as I love, for example, Horizon Zero Dawn, as much as I love Zero Dawn, like I loved exploring stuff, but there wasn't a ton of times where I like with Breath of the Wild where I would just see something in the distance just kind of sticking out and be like, oh, that looks interesting, I want to go there. I just didn't have as many of those moments. I was just kind of like meandering around the world. But like, this is just so good at getting you. There's also the thing of like, I think there is legitimately technology to this, because I remember like reading about it. But something about Breath of the Wild is that, oh, we're gonna get a bow finally, is that you can, like, you can see, like, everything from almost any point in the game that you're standing at. I mean, unless you're under a cliff or something. Like, at almost any point of the game in Breath of the Wild that you're standing from, you can just look around and see almost everything in the world. Like, if you're just, like, standing on a hill, you can look around, you can see, like, Hyrule Castle and Death Mountain and, like, the, like, Rito Village and all that sort of stuff. I always thought that was so cool. Like, but I feel like that can't just be naturally how it works. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's just how it physically looks in space, because it doesn't feel that simple. I feel like there's some sort of thing going on there, but I don't know what it is. We get to make more of these. Hell yeah. I could, honestly, if this is all that Ultra Hand could do, I would still be fine with it. Like, this is just making like zip lines. It's fun as hell. I do wish I could rotate it a little more specifically to kind of get this a little straighter. Kind of gotta mess around with this and figure out how to... There we go. Now, it does look like... Can you detach these? Doesn't look like it. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it does look like there's like a slight like grid system here. I can see it snapping to certain points. Part of me is disappointed by that. I'm kind of sad that you can't just go hog wild with this stuff, but I mean, you know, technical limitations, I'm sure there's a good reason for that. Like I'm sure that it'll still be plenty fine without that, you know. Oh, that's a little precarious. There we go. God, this is so cool. I almost thought you were gonna rail grind on these. That being said, I'm like 90% sure that there was grinding in one of the trailers. I saw rail grinding in one of the trailers. I swear that I'm not hallucinating that. Raru. Me box. What do you mean run out of energy? It was broken to begin with. I need to see what's in the box. How do I open box? Oh, he's probably gonna give me like an axe or something. Yeah. I should have just like looked around. Axe. Why is it glowy? Is that just because it's new? Ha! Maybe. I assume it's either... I assume either it's an ability you unlock, or I would honestly be more willing to bet... I would honestly be more willing to bet that it's just a... that's just like a dungeon-specific gimmick, you know, or something. Or just like specific parts of the world have like zipline stuff. Kind of like Xenoblade 3. There's like zip lines that you can like jump and like slide on to like another point, but it's just like specific points, and you can't like make them, they just exist. I would almost be willing to bet it's more like that. However, if you could just grind on like anything that's like, you know, thin enough to grind on, oh man, but it's still a one-handed weapon, which is interesting. I don't think there were any axes in Breath of the Wild that were one-handed, as far as I can remember. Like, they were all, like, two-handed. Are there still... Okay, don't actually answer this, because I want to find it out for myself. But I am wondering if there are still two-handed weapons, because if the axes are one-handed... No, surely they would still have it. Whatever. I'll find that out some other day. I got a boat. Oh, shit. I didn't think it would let me do that. Whoops. That's okay. It's not a boat anymore. Can I use the wood to, like, make the lumber? Make lumber? Can I transform this back into log? Probably not. God, if they just added fucking, like, Soap Shoe DLC to Tears of the Kingdom, I would probably buy it. Let's see. I'm trying to think. It's like anything else for me to do around here. I'm kind of thinking where to go. I want to use the Ultra Hand for stuff. I don't know what. Oh, I can use it on things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, put these apples together. Big apple. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could imagine, like, they're basically, oh yeah, that's crunchy. It's crunchy frames. I mean, I would have to imagine, they've basically taken Magnesis and just expanded it to, like, nearly everything, so I would expect there to be some slowdown. Cool. Alright, I guess I'll go over here. I don't suppose there's a way to get that back over there. It's kind of just gravity. Maybe there's like a fan somewhere. Let me go see if there's like something up here. Oh, that's probably... Oh, there it goes. Can you do videos? Okay, thank God. I don't understand why they haven't just updated every game to have, like, saving the videos. Because, like, most Switch games do support it, but there are some that don't. And it's, like, weird which ones don't. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does not support videos. But 3 does, and 3 is, like, twice the scale of what 2 was. So I don't know what, like, determines that. That being said, 2 was 2017. That was, like, a launch. No, it wasn't a launch title, but it was in the launch year, so, like, I don't know, maybe they just didn't bother to go back to it. I am really liking the yellow. I'm loving the, like, autumn sort of color. Korok! Korok! Yeah! Yeah! What do you mean? I've found 900 of you. What do you mean you don't know who I am? So this is just exactly the same, huh? The Koroks are there and they are not changed. Oh god, I wonder how many there are. Is it 900 again? Is it 1,000? That's right, yes. Sorry, I inhaled water. That's right, Smash doesn't. I always forget about that. I haven't played Smash in a while. I want to, like, play more. It's just one of those games that I don't really... Smash is a game that I really like, but I honestly don't really enjoy it when I'm playing it alone. Like, I'll play it for like a few minutes, and I just kind of get bored. But it's something that can... Link, tree, climb, okay. Smash is a game that I can only play for a few minutes on my own, because I just get kind of bored of it. But, like, if I'm playing with friends, I can play it for like 4 hours. I would really like to do that sometime. I want to get back to that, because that is very fun. Come Mushroom. Mushroom. This is like a shoot. Oh yeah, like I was saying earlier, I really do like the autumn like aesthetics going on here. I'm a big... Is that the death egg? I'm a big fan. I am a big fall enjoyer. The like Xenoblade 3 DLC, I won't say too much about it. Obviously, like spoiler or whatever. The Xenoblade 3 DLC starts out in an area that's very like red and like fall, like autumn-ish. And I really liked that. I kind of wish the rest of the game had that aesthetic, but I know why it doesn't. Any game there's a mod for Frontiers actually, where you can change either Kronos, Rhea, or Uranus Island to be like autumn themed, and have like red leaves and like all that sort of stuff, which is really cool. I had that for my like replay on Steam, because it's just a color change, but it does really help them feel different and not just like, you know, the same island that was split across 3 islands, which is exactly what happened. Just a big fan of fall. It's only May, and I wish it was fall already. I can't do the heat. And it's not even that hot yet. I have a very low tolerance. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this July going to Virginia and like camping and like camping in like a humid Virginia July. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do that. I need to figure out some different clothes. Like I can't just wear my sweatpants anymore. I've just gone in a circle. I need to like go somewhere. I need to figure out what to do for that, because the last year when we went in September, it was pretty hot, but like it was kind of winding down. It wasn't that humid, so like it was kind of okay. It was still pretty hot. Like I got, you know, it got real hot, and I had to like take a minute a few times, but it wasn't really that bad. But this year it is going to be significantly worse. Okay, let's see. I need to actually try and get to a shrine. Oh yeah, you have like coordinates in the bottom now, which is interesting. They're a little hard to see, actually. Like they fade in a little bit too much with the thing. Maybe there's like an option for that. I've been up since like 8. That's not true. I've been up since like 7. Because I couldn't sleep. Like I couldn't sleep thinking about like Tears of the Kingdom. Or I don't even know if it was specifically that. I just kept having trouble getting back to sleep. Like I woke up, I went to bed at like 2. And then like I woke up at like 7 and I tried to just go back to sleep. I slept for like 30 minutes, and then I slept for 30 more minutes. I just kept like getting up and going back to sleep. And so I think at like 9-ish or something. I think it was like 10:30 I just decided to like get out of bed, but I was basically awake that whole time. I guess let's try and go to that one, since that's what we're like closest to. Can you shield surf? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. These lily pads look like spinach. I don't think I have the ability to fuse things yet, right? No. I still don't know why this has an outline. I think... Oh, actually, you know what? I think this has an outline because this is fused. Because that looks like the like wooden stick. I think this is just a fused thing. I think they're like, I guess quote unquote foreshadowing that. Because I would assume if I had the ability, they'd probably like introduce it to me, you know, formally. Hopefully I get that soon. Because I want to see what's possible with that. I feel like so, like one thing I am concerned about with Tears of the Kingdom, and this is more a personal thing, this isn't really anything with the game, something I've been consistently worried about with Ultra Hand and the fuse thing is like, I feel like I'm worried that, you know, I see it and I think like, oh man, I can do so many things with that. Like, oh, there's like limitless possibilities. Like, oh, I wonder where you could, like, oh, so many things you could combine, so many machines you could create. I feel like I'm worried that like I'm thinking that, and then I don't know, like there's something in the back of my mind is I'm worried that I'm not actually gonna use it that much. Like I feel like I'm not gonna have the creativity to like actually come up with that many things. I'm sure it won't be a problem. I'm sure I'll come up with things. But that is something I've been like thinking about. The only thing I've heard about this game, well, I've heard a couple things. I've tried to avoid most things. I've tried to deliberately avoid most of the stuff about this game. I wanted to go in as blind as possible. Oh, there's like a new recipe, is what that's for. So, all right. But consistently, I have, like, from people playing the lakes and stuff, consistently I have heard like one thing being said all the time, which is like there's nothing to worry about. Like that is the most I've consistently heard people say, like, you know, if you're worried that this isn't going to live up to Breath of the Wild, or, you know, it's not going to be as good or whatever, like there is literally nothing to worry about. I think, like, I was talking to Desu last night about like Tears of the Kingdom. We weren't talking about it in depth, obviously, because I'm still, you know, I didn't want to, I'm like avoiding stuff. But like she was telling me that like she almost thinks this is like maybe better than Breath of the Wild, which makes me very excited. Like I honestly can't imagine that. But like, to be honest, I'm still in the tutorial. Like, this is the Great Plateau essentially. I'm not even into like the larger world. But that being said, I'm honestly kind of agreeing. Like, you know, I don't even have all the stuff, but I can see the potential. You know what I mean? I can tell that, like, you know, this is already pretty good. So once we get into the main thing, like, it's just gonna, oh man. I actually made I made a new group on my Switch. It's just called this. So I can just have them both combined together. The like snow music, like the cold music, is the same. I can tell that. Icy vertical surfaces are slick and hard to climb. Other vertical will become slick and wet. Oh great, good. There's more. So it's not just raining. There's more surfaces to slip on. Oh good, my favorite. I was just about to. What was I saying? Music, yeah. The cold music is still the same, which leads me to believe they haven't changed most of the ambient stuff, which I mean makes sense. Like, how could you like update it? But yeah, I'll see you. See you later. We'll talk about this more. What is... Okay, hold on. There's like a sound. What is that? It's like making... My body is red. I hear them, but I don't know where they are. Ah, whoa. Okay, I can't do that yet, but that's definitely how that happens. You, like, use that to select... Whoops. Yeah, first step. There it is. Same game over screen. They had, like, a Zelda symbol, but, I mean, I guess why would they have changed it, but still. Alright. Woo! Yeah, first step. There we go. It begins. I need to get... I want this. Let me take this. Oh, I should actually try using the bow. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's why they're up on the icy thing, because they're trying to tell me to use the bow, I imagine. I wonder if you'll get, like, an outfit or upgrade or something that'll let you climb, like, slick surfaces. Well, that's really slick. Like, you basically can't climb that. Like, it doesn't give you any time before you slip. I really hope they haven't made it worse for, like, raining. Okay, it is getting darker, it looks like. I was wondering whether the, like, day-night cycle is kicked in or not. Well, here's the fans. Oh. Okay. So I imagine this is another thing you can, like, upgrade as time goes on. Like, you'll get more of these as time goes on, and you'll be able to, like, power more things and do more complicated stuff. Alright, neat. Okay, let's try it out. Kind of falling in the logs here. It's the shrine I need to get to is up there. Small amount of power for a zone of energy cell. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have to... How's this... Wait, how's this work? Oh! Oh! So, okay, so wait. If I just use all of these or something... So that's how you get more cells? Because that seems permanent. I only have one cell. That seems permanent. Or maybe that's... Did it say temporary? Maybe that's like temporary? Is it like temporary hearts or something? Oh, get on the raft. Get on the raft. No, get on the raft. Get on the raft. I should have just like hit it with an arrow or something, made it come back. What is with Discord? Keeps telling me I have like pings. But then I check it and there's nothing. So I don't know what's going on though. They're being pretty liberal with the, like, autosaves. Which is nice. I wonder, does that use durability to, like, hit them? I hope it doesn't. Because that would be kind of silly. But yeah, if I use a zone I charge, does that, like... Yeah, it adds a little more. I assume that that's temporary. Like, I assume that you can permanently upgrade that later, but if you use a charge, it gives you more, like, temporary stuff. I assume so anyway, because it's a different color. It's like yellow, which is like the temporary, like, hearts and stuff. Let me make some more spicy. Let's add some mushrooms this time. Okay, it's night now. Why is Twitch giving me a notification or something? It's like a little dot. I don't care about the dot. No, I don't want to learn about shield mode. I don't care. Oh, Korok. Korok. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is basically just the replacement for Magnesis. That would make total sense. Are we gonna... I really wonder if we're gonna get Stasis later. I don't think that Cryonis would make a return, because it doesn't seem useful, I guess. It was already pretty situational in Breath of the Wild to begin with. So I can't imagine, you know... It was already pretty situational to begin with. I can't imagine... Oh, I could just grab it. I can't imagine that they would, like, put it back over, you know, in favor over, like, adding more of these runes and stuff. But I really hope Stasis is back. Part of me doesn't think so. I honestly think it might not be back. I still think they're gonna do bombs, though. I still think they'd still have to do bombs somewhere. And that's not just because I want a bomb jump. Okay, where am I to go? At present. I gotta get up there. How do I get up there? There we have a thing. Oh, I already have that one. Hold on. I didn't even look at the icon. That's mostly the same. Just update it to show the little thingies. It's a Korok. I found 2 Koroks so far out of God knows how many this time. Oh, I probably have to, like, just go... Yeah, I was going the wrong way. I just have to go around there. Select material to throw. Oh, that's neat. Got to run out of cold. Oh, it flashes red at you now. I don't remember if it actually showed you when you were about to run out last time or not. Or I don't remember if it like showed you the full effect. Gotta take like a Thompson. Yeah, you don't select arrow types because the items replace that. So how'd you do like bomb arrows? Or would there be ancient arrows? I mean, if there's no Sheikah stuff, I would imagine they're not doing ancient arrows anymore. There was like a Zonai arrow or something. Or, actually, maybe you attach like a Zonai charge and that like does something. I'm gonna have to experiment with like all of that once I unlock that ability to like fuse stuff. I am going to experiment so much with all the different like arrows you can do. That's good. Oh, I wish I had the photo thing. This would be such a good photo. We haven't even done a tower yet. I just kind of thought about. Like in Breath of the Wild, the first thing you do is you have to get a tower. Because you can't, oh, whoa! 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 You can just, like, make... Oh, you drop, like, a... Ice, whoa. You drop, like, a... white, like, choo-choo jelly. Because it, like, freezes stuff. It, like, makes, like, an ice block. Oh, that's... Oh, ooh, that's really cool. I wonder what you can do with that. With, like, all the other stuff. Okay, we're at the icy cliffs again. How do I get up there? Maybe... I need to... Well, I don't know if I can... I don't think I can climb all the way up there. There's something behind the waterfall. Like, I assume I just have to climb up here, but I don't know if I have enough stamina. I do. At first, I was kind of disappointed at first, thinking about how there were no elemental arrows and it would just be the items. At first, I didn't like that. I kind of thought that would be boring. I thought it felt kind of less cool than having the dedicated elemental things. But honestly, I'm thinking about it now. I do think that's better. I do think it's way better because it means you don't have to remember to go buy elemental arrows, you know? Like, you don't have to remember to go, like, stock up on them, because I think it encourages... It encourages even more, like, Breath of the Wild already encouraged exploration through a lot of different means, but this just drives it so much further. Because you don't buy elemental arrows or all that stuff, you know? You don't have to go to shops and find that stuff. Like, if you need one of those, it's a matter of thinking, okay, well, what do I have on me that'll do that? What do I have on me that's flammable or can make ice or will, like, shock things? Like, I think it is actually a better way to do it. I'm getting my blanket up. I'm getting cozy. Ugh, ascend. Gotta rearrange my desk because I changed positions. I see the amiibo. I see that hiding over there. Okay, so there are limits to that. It seems like it'll also kind of let you look around before you get out, because the soldier wasn't moving when I was still, like, standing there. So I think it does, like, it, like, pauses everything. Ooh. Okay, there is a limit to how high it can go. Yeah, it does seem like it, like, stops time a little bit. Like nothing else moves while you're there. I want to hopefully finish up this section. Like, this, like, Great Plateau section. I'm just calling it that for whatever. I hope I can... I want to finish this section before I'm, like, done. Because I got, like, about an hour. Or really, only... more like half an hour at this point. So... we'll see. really just want to glide. I want my paraglider. Oh, it's a neat tree. Oh, the acid reflux is strong today. Ah, pants. Warm greaves. Ooh, the shield surfing is a little more slippery. It's less like friction, that's nice. No, let me on. Ah. Ooh. Oh, oh. The other shrine is over. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay, the other shrine is over there. Oh man, this is real exciting. Okay, let's go back over here actually. Oh, I can't zip, I can't fast travel yet. Let me get over there then. Let me I got a couple of settings. There we go. Me. Good. Oh. Oh. So maybe the Korok puzzles aren't just like finding them and stuff. Maybe it's like little like side stuff now. That's interesting. You got a lot of arrows. Okay, there are still two-handed weapons. That's good. A frond. I only found 3. Are there only 3 or are there 4? Like Breath of the Wild. Lord. Oh, there's Fuse. can see why I can see why there's a, like, sort by most used thing now. I imagine it was expressly for this purpose. Okay, so it is just 3. There's more slots, though. So assumingly we're gonna, like, get more stuff later. Gives you a little, like, thing now. Okay, so that's a collectible. Maybe that's like Korok 2.0. This bomb wall on here, though. That's what I'm curious about. Or maybe this replaces that. The, like, boulder stuff. Okay, so we've already seen this. wonder if there's gonna be anything like Guardians in this game, like because we kind of have that with the constructs. But I'm curious if there's gonna be something, you know, as like intimidating as the Guardians. You know what I mean? Like just like a huge construct. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay. You like plant it on the ground. That's so cool. Okay, I do have to wrap up soon, so I'm gonna look at these. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. So you don't just have to find them lying around, you can, like, take some. Okay, so you get, like, materials to work with. So what if I, like... drop one in here? Does that do anything? No, it does not. Okay. Alright. I'll save here. And then, I gotta go get dinner. First impressions are extraordinarily good. I cannot wait to play more of this. I'm not even past the tutorial. Like, this is like 3% of the game. Oh man, okay. I'll play more of this later.